I'm getting so sick and tired of people getting it wrong about hell, the lake of fire, heaven. So I'm here to do my best to set you straight. What is hell? What is the lake of fire? Let's take this one step at a time. Ancient Israel and the ancient Sumerians believed that when you died, the good and wicked went to Sheol, also translated Hades. Sheol, Hades, also translated hell. The disembodied spirit world they believed was under the earth. At first, the ancient Sumerians believed when you died, and even there, if you read Ecclesiastes, the way it talks about when you die, Sheol is a place of darkness. When Samuel the prophet was raised from the dead by the witch of Endor, he said, Samuel the prophet asked, "Why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up?" Both the wicked and the righteous went to call it Sheol, Hades, hell. They're one and the same. Get used to it. The world of the dead, of disembodied spirits. Now, if you read David's psalm, "For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell," Sheol, the world of the dead. They believed that when you died, the wicked and the righteous went to one place, but they believed that God was going to come one day and redeem their souls, their spirits, from that place. Just read the book of Job, and you can get some hints of this. They didn't know when, but they believed that it was going to happen. So they had faith that God was not just going to abandon them forever and ever. Now, when you get to the New Testament, Jesus makes a distinction in hell, Sheol, Hades. There's what's called Abraham's bosom, or paradise, where the righteous went. Read the parable of Luke. Read the story of the rich man and Lazarus in Luke chapter 16. Is it a parable? Hell if I know. I don't know if it's a parable or if it really happened. I like to think it really happened, but I don't freaking know. And there's the torment side, where the rich men went, where the evil people went. I'm losing my train of thought. But when Jesus rose from the dead, Paradise was taken up out from underneath the earth. And maybe that verse where it says, "Therefore hell hath enlarged herself," maybe that's a hint that the spirit world beneath the earth took over everything. There's no good part anymore. The good part was taken up in the third heaven. And B, Paul mentions having been caught up in the paradise in the third heaven. Paradise is in the third heaven right now. It's not underneath the earth anymore. Now there's Tartarus. That's the bottomless pit, where the devil is thrown in for the 1,000-year reign. Now what is that? It's probably the lowest part of hell. I don't know what it is. It's the bottomless pit. Maybe it's I don't know. When I say hell, I'm talking about the torment side, which is taken over. Which when I say beneath the earth, not literally, but when you die, the wavelength of how you lived, whether you trust in Christ. If you trust in Christ, you're taken to the paradise. Or you'd taken to the third heaven. I don't know. I've never been there. I've never died. I lost my train of thought. I need some stem cells. Anyways, I was talking about the Taurus. Perhaps I'll retrieve my thought. I believe I can get in dementia. But the lake of fire is not hell. Did you know that? In fact, in Revelation it says death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. Death and hell, Hades, Sheol, the disembodied world of the dead, is cast into the lake of fire, called Gehenna, referred to as Gehenna by Jesus in his parable. It's the final place where the wicked dead go. There's the hour of darkness. Perhaps there's a correlation between the outer darkness and the lake of fire. Maybe they're one and the same. Maybe there are different aspects of the lake of fire. Maybe the lake of fire is more complex than we like to give credit for. But for those who say, once you go into the lake of fire, you will be burnt up and annihilated, sorry to bust your bubble, but go to Revelation. It says, and the beast and the false prophet, these were both cast alive into a lake burning with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And then after the 1,000 year, and the devil was thrown into the bottomless pit to Taurus for 1,000 years. And after the 1,000 years are expired, the devil starts a war and is thrown into the lake of fire, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire, where the beast and the false prophet are. Not were, but are. 1,000 years later, they're still burning, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And they have no rest, day or night. So don't you dare think that you're going to get annihilated. Sorry to bust the bubble. You cold busted. But I hope I made it clear what the difference between hell, heaven is where God's throne is. Paradise is up there in heaven.